I haven't gotten my hopes up about this in a decade. And so sorry that it's literally been so long since this happened. It's every time I talk about it.
When it comes to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, every move they make sends the internet into a frenzy. Reports suggest the couple is seriously thinking about marriage and starting a family, leaving fans buzzing with excitement. At the same time, politics and pop culture collided when a family connected to both of them launched a bold campaign against Donald Trump, adding unexpected drama. Taylor also made a surprise appearance on a podcast, turning the Kelce brothers' New Heights show into a massive mainstream hit. Adding to the mix, Jason Kelce was spotted looking unusually somber in New York, and Monterey Bay Aquarium even invited Taylor and Travis for a playful otter date.
I want
it's an interesting animal.
I want a wild otter so bad. I just want to find these little creatures.
Chris Carter, the NFL legend, recently reminded everyone that the Swift effect isn't anything new. Taylor Swift has always had the power to shake things up. This summer was no exception, as she and Travis Kelce were spotted enjoying the high life, from luxury homes in New York and Florida to simply living their relationship in the spotlight, and at times trying to hide from it. Insiders began whispering that marriage and kids could be on the horizon, fueling endless speculation. The couple even went off the radar for a while, dodging cameras like pros until suddenly reappearing on Travis's podcast, where their chemistry was undeniable. Fans noticed the way they laughed together, exchanged sweet gestures, and how Travis lit up every time he spoke about her. It felt like watching a love story in real time. Taylor added fuel to the buzz by using the podcast platform to casually announce her upcoming album, The Life of a Showgirl, set for release on October 3rd. She also opened up emotionally about deeply personal moments, including her battle to reclaim her master's and her father's heart surgery, connecting with fans on a more vulnerable level. On top of that, she playfully teased Travis, reminding listeners of how his podcast Crush Confession ended up being the start of their relationship. Clearly, everything has worked out better than expected.
This podcast got me a boyfriend ever since Travis decided to use it as his personal dating app about 2 years ago. So
worked pretty good.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey.
Travis Kelce's recent GQ feature felt more like a love letter than an interview. Looking every bit like a model, he shared how Taylor Swift inspires him to grow, recalling how their very first conversation left a lasting impression. He even admitted her concert pushed him to take his shot, almost like practicing vows ahead of time.
I've never seen the
Yeah,
original.
they didn't leave the stadium because I was butthurt, Jason.
He threw a tantrum. He threw a man tantrum.
Get these out of here.
It's so funny. It's
My plan is ruined.
She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce seem to exist in a universe where every move they make ripples across pop culture, sports, and now even politics, and the latest whirlwind around them proves just that. While Taylor continues to dominate music with album drops and record-breaking appearances, and Travis manages to look like he's been cast in a cologne ad every time he steps out, their orbit recently collided with the political arena in a way no one saw coming. Peter Chatsky, a Democrat running for Congress in New York's Hudson Valley, just so happens to have a son working behind the scenes on Jason and Travis's podcast and social media team, meaning the Kelce's off-field brand is suddenly brushing up against campaign trail energy. Chatsky launched his bid for office with a fiery op-ed about healthcare, arguing it's a basic human right while citing his own family's struggles, then wasted no time taking swings at Donald Trump's track record on Medicaid, accusing him of putting millions at risk. For locals, the stakes are personal. Tens of thousands in the district are uninsured, and Chatsky has framed his campaign around changing that, casting himself as the guy willing to square up against Trump, just as he once did in the 90s when, as a small-town mayor, he fought to scale back Trump's ambitious golf course expansion in Westchester. The Kelces themselves haven't said a word, keeping politics far from their football and family brand, but Kylie has hinted before at leaning left, and Taylor's history of speaking out against Trump is well documented. Meanwhile, the crossover between sports, music, and politics only got louder after Taylor's surprise appearance on New Heights, Kelce Brothers' podcast, turned what was once a niche NFL fan favorite into a cultural juggernaut overnight. The episode not only pulled in over 10 million views in a single day and shattered YouTube Live podcast records with 1.3 million real-time viewers, but fans kept rewatching until the number soared toward 18 million. making it clear that Taylor's presence transformed the show into something far bigger than football talk. One insider even dubbed it the Super Bowl of podcasting, with Taylor playing quarterback, coach, and MVP all at once. Advertisers took note immediately, and with the brothers already signed to a $100 million Wondery deal, the financial upside just skyrocketed, ensuring New Heights is about to be flooded with brand partnerships faster than Travis can share a cheeky overshare about his love life. But while Travis was basking in the glow of his career and relationship renaissance, his brother Jason was caught in a totally different kind of viral storm. Paparazzi photos of him looking heartbreakingly somber while eating a bagel alone in New York. Fans dissected the scene like it was a mystery film. Was Jason filming some moody side project, dropping hints about his future with the Eagles, or just having a quiet carb-loading moment that got blown out of proportion? Internet theories ranged from secret promo shoot to Eagle in the City, a fake show concept where Jason wanders Manhattan finding life lessons in baked goods. The memes and think pieces practically wrote themselves, with some fans joking he was trying to emulate Taylor's bread baking obsession but instead got humbled by a sesame seed. Through it all, Jason's bagel saga became a weirdly perfect counterpoint to the glitz of Taylor's podcast takeover, showing just how far and wide the Kelce Swift gravitational pull extends. And then, just as fans thought the chaos had peaked, Travis dropped a confession that sent the internet spiraling all over again: his unabashed love for sea otters. In a moment of unfiltered sincerity on the podcast, he admitted that if he could rescue one and keep it as a lifelong best friend, he'd happily play Aquaman but fuzzier, sparking jokes, memes, and even an open invitation from the Monterey Bay Aquarium for the couple to come on an otter-themed date. It was peak Travis, goofy, unexpected, and oddly endearing, and perfectly on brand for a man who has managed to make the internet swoon just by being himself. Together, Taylor and Travis continue to blur the lines between entertainment, sports, and politics in a way that feels like living inside a never-ending rom-com mixed with a cultural documentary. And whether it's Taylor breaking streaming records, Jason's bagel becoming a national talking point, or Travis professing his love for sea otters, the world just can't look away.
I want
It's
a
an
wild
interesting animal.
I want a wild otter so bad. I just want to find these little creatures.
Yeah, he
and
doesn't.
Be friends with
But
them.
he wants
Why
one
a
that,
wild one? Why wouldn't you?
Because
first of all,
it's
aren't they all wild?
Oh no, there's domestic. There
There's
are
domestic otters?
He wants
Yes,
one
there are.
specifically whose life he saved.
Taylor didn't just laugh it off. She turned the moment into a full-on fairy tale, describing Travis rescuing a baby otter and sealing it with a forever paw shake pact. Fans instantly melted, while the internet exploded with memes capturing their playful storybook romance.
He doesn't want to go up to an otter and take it from its mother.
No.
He wants to see an otter, and the otter's like, my paw's
my
caught in a
gosh.
shell. And he's like, I got you. And
Yeah.
then the otter's like, thank you forever with its little paws.
And I just
then,
bring him
and then it
anchovies every couple
swims up,
months.
and then and you're kayaking, and it's doing this to you. That's what he wants.
Suddenly, aquariums across America started having fun by turning sea otters into imaginary pop stars, dressing them up in sparkly edits and playful costumes as if they were part of a show. The Monterey Bay Aquarium, often seen as the top name in the industry, quickly noticed an opportunity and made a move that felt both clever and humorous. Their communications team invited Travis Kelce with a lighthearted tone, hinting that he could bring along his superstar girlfriend, Taylor Swift, to meet their otters. The timing seemed perfect since September is Sea Otter Awareness Week, and having Taylor and Travis involved would draw massive attention. But reality is that September is also when football season is in full swing, which makes Travis's schedule very tight, and unless his coach agrees, the idea might remain just a dream. Still, Monterey Bay has 4 female otters who already play an important role as foster moms for orphaned pups, making the event even more meaningful. Beyond the aquarium angle, the bigger story here is Taylor Swift's massive influence on the NFL and the Kansas City Chiefs. Her presence has completely changed the fan base, with statistics showing that now more than half of Chiefs fans are women. Jersey sales for Travis Kelce have skyrocketed by 400%, and the team's brand value has increased by over $120 million. A single podcast episode featuring Taylor and Travis pulled in nearly 20 million views, breaking records online. Just her attending games has been reported to generate hundreds of millions of dollars in value for both the Chiefs and the league overall, with one estimate reaching over $600 million by the end of the playoffs. On top of that, female viewership for the NFL rose more than 60%, meaning Taylor accomplished what years of halftime shows could not. She made football appealing and exciting to an audience that often wasn't interested before. Some sports veterans, however, are not surprised, pointing out that sports and pop culture have always been connected. For example, Jay-Z and Beyoncé once turned the Brooklyn Nets into a cultural phenomenon, proving that star power can completely reshape how people see a team. The same thing is happening now, only with Taylor and Travis bringing it into the spotlight for a new generation. This isn't the first time music and sports have collided, but their influence together feels like a modern remix, filled with glitter, social media buzz, and global attention.